Welcome, Julie Jacky, coach and EFT practitioner here. We are tapping for stress relief. So welcome. Oh my gosh, Sunday night, and who is stressed out about the week ahead? Anyone? Anyone? There's always so much going on in our week coming up. Sorry, I need to make sure my phone's on silent. Hey, Patty, welcome. Thanks for being here and letting me know it's sounding good. Yay. Hey, Lisa, glad you're here. All right. Hey, Jason, glad that you are here. Yes, please, and thank you, Jamie. Good, and happy you're here. Awesome, you guys. We have some stressed out peeps tonight. Looking for stress relief. So let's get started. Let's do a quick meditation to get us grounded and connected. I want you to grab a pen and paper if you can do that really quick, because I'm going to have you write down some stressors and rate those, and then we will tap to clear out your stress crap. So grab pen and paper and let's get started. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Let that out. Take another deep breath in. Put both feet on the floor. Let that out. And I just want to take a moment right here, just inviting you to give yourself permission to be here for the next 30, 32 minutes, 34 minutes, whatever it ends up being, so we can be here tonight and help clear out what's stressing you out with the week ahead, what's stressing you out from the week behind, whatever is going on. Let's give yourself full permission to be here. And I just want you to take another deep breath in, all the way down to the bottom of your belly as far as you can go. And I want you to slowly let that out so your exhale is longer than your inhale. And I just want you to feel your seat in the chair or wherever you're sitting, and just let your body melt into that so you feel nice and supported. Your feet are on the floor. Just press them into the floor so you feel yourself getting grounded and connected. And just take another deep breath in. And I want you to imagine that you have roots growing out of the bottoms of your feet, going down into the earth, all the way down to the center of the earth. Just imagine the roots going down deep through the dirt, through the earth. And when you feel like you've reached the center, go ahead and ground them. Tether the roots there so you feel grounded and connected. Tonight we have a brilliant purple light coming in. I'd just like you to see that light coming up through the roots. Just imagine it. Just see the sparkle in the purple. Imagine that coming back up through the roots, all the way back up. And imagine that coming into the bottoms of your feet. Then I want you just to imagine that as we go through and touch different areas of your body, that your body just magically relaxes somehow. And you let the tension go with every area we touch. So just imagine that purple healing light touching in your ankles and relaxing. And touching in your calves and relaxing. Imagine that purple healing light moving up into your knees, touching them and relaxing. Move up into your thighs and just imagine your thighs releasing and relaxing. Move up into your hips and really imagine releasing and letting go of whatever is in your hips. Just imagine it all relaxing. And feel that light in your lower back and imagine every little area, every little cell relaxing. And move up your spine into your mid-back and imagine that all relaxing. And I want you to feel your gut and imagine all that relaxing. And move up into your chest and imagine all that relaxing. And feel it on the back side and your mid-back. Imagine all that relaxing. Move up into your upper back and shoulders. Imagine that purple light there touching everything and it's all relaxing. Move up into your neck and just let everything go. Imagine that purple light infusing and it's all relaxing. So you feel your body in your chair or wherever you're sitting, it's getting heavier and it feels even more supported and everything's just relaxing. And imagine that purple healing light going up into your chin. And imagine your chin dropping down and relaxing. Let your tongue fill the bottom of your mouth. Let it relax. Imagine that purple healing light moving up into your cheeks and relaxing. Moving up into your eyes and eye sockets. And relaxing every little muscle holding your eyes in place. Just let that go. Relax it even more. Imagine that purple healing light moving up to the top of your head and coming out the crown chakra there. And I'd like to invite in all resources and all dimensions that will be here to serve us together, individually and collectively, whether you're live here now or watching the replay. Invite in all resources that will serve us for our best and highest good and be here in love and light. And specifically, I'd like to call in Archangels Michael and Raphael and Haniel to be with us here tonight. Help us clear out all the stress that we're holding in our bodies, all the stress of what's coming up ahead. Help us have the perfect information pop in, the perfect memories, the perfect emotions, the perfect feelings, the perfect sensations. Just allow all that in so we're able to release it and let go. And I'd like to invite in our healing teams and guides. And you feel free to invite anybody else in that you would like to call in to support you and support us as a group. So go ahead and do that too. With the intention that it's for our best and highest good and it's in love and light. And then we'll just invite in anybody else that would be here to support us that we didn't call in yet. And that will be able to help us really let go of this stress. Take another deep breath in. And let that out. And I want you to take your hands and rub them together and bring them up over your eyes. Spread your fingers apart. Open up your eyes and slowly move your hands away and come back into the room. All right. So we are going to get some clearing here with stress. So you grabbed a pen and paper, and I want you to get that out because we are going to have you write some stuff down. So what I want you to write down on the list, even though you're nice and relaxed now, I want you to write down the stuff that is stressing you out. What is it that's stressing you out? And I want you to write on that list. And I'm going to just say some things to help your mind kind of activate and see what's going on. So what about work is stressing you out? Is it that you have a job and it's stressful and you're not wanting to go? Is it that you don't have a job and that's stressful? What about work is stressing you out? What's going on in your personal life with family or friends? or with yourself personally that's really stressing you out. Go ahead and write that down. So write down all the things that are stressing you out. What's going on financially? Are you having financial stressors? Go ahead and write that down. Whatever is stressing you out, you want to get this down on paper. Something going on with your health that's stressing you out. Write that down. Whether it's related to weight or something going on in your body, whatever is stressing you out around your health, write that down. I know some of this feels yucky, like we just went from relaxed to getting stressed and you're probably activating a little bit, but that's okay. It's important to write all this stuff down and get it out so we can start tapping on it. So I'd like you can keep writing if you need to keep writing. You have more stuff stressing you out. And I'm going to have you, I want you to read through the list of what you have so far, okay? I want you to read back through it, and I want you to circle the top 3 things that are the most stressful. What are the top 3 things on your list? Give them a circle. And I want you to measure each one of them on a scale of 0 to 10 for intensity of that stress level. So 0, there's no stress at all, and 10, super stressful, really stressing you out. You're somewhere on that scale for each of these items you've written down. So I want you to measure those top 3 items on that scale of 0 to 10. Again, the scale is 0, there's no stress at all. 10, you're super stressed. You're somewhere on that scale, and it might be different for each of them, so you want to measure them individually. All right, now I just want you to star the top one. The one that has the highest number, just put a star by it because that's the one that we're going to focus on, okay? So the one that you starred, I want you to reread what you wrote, and I want you to notice how you feel in your body. Where is a sensation when you read what you wrote there, that stressor in your life? Where is it in your body? So I want you to find that, whether it's in your toe or your knee or your solar plexus or your throat, wherever it is, your head. Go ahead and write that down. And I want you to measure the intensity of that on a scale of 0 to 10. 0, you don't feel it all. 10, it's super intense. You're measuring the sensation in your body on the scale of 0 to 10. Go ahead and write that number down. And if you feel like you're making the number up, that's okay. Just write it down. Just trust your body's wisdom right now and write that information down. I want you to notice if there's an emotion that's coming up. Are you able to identify the emotion that's coming up? Is it something beyond stress? Like, are you feeling frustrated? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling disgusted? Like, what is coming up? And write that down. If you have more than one emotion that is coming up, like sometimes we're confused and we're frustrated and disgusted all around the same time about the same thing, that's okay. Just write down whatever is coming up for you around your emotions. And I want you to measure those on a scale of 0 to 10 for intensity. 0, you don't feel that emotion at all. 10, it's super intense. You're somewhere on that scale. Let the number pop in and write that down. Just trust your body. Your body always has the information to share with you. And you're tuning into that now. All right. So we're going to start tapping. And if you can, I'm just going to start tapping on stress. And if you can take a moment to write in the comments and tell me what you're most stressed about, like what's the topic and a little bit of information, whatever you're comfortable sharing. If you're not comfortable sharing, maybe the topic you could share, but maybe the other stuff, if you're not comfortable sharing, that's okay. Just share what you're comfortable sharing. But if you're not comfortable sharing that, please share the what is coming up with the sensations in your body and the level that you're at. That will be helpful because then we'll tap on your stuff. So go right to the top of the head after you put the comments in and just join us wherever you are, okay? And repeat after me. I am so stressed out. Inside eye, I'm feeling so stressed out. Outside eye, I have so many things I'm stressed out about. All these things I'm feeling stressed out about. Under nose, I am so stressed out. And I'm going to tap on what Jamie shared here. So just repeat after me, even though it's not your stuff. We're going to focus on Jamie's, and it'll help clear out your own individual stuff. So repeat after me. All offers to find a new place to move in fell through. And move to collarbone. All offers to find a new place to move into. Move to underarm, fell through. And move to the top of the head. I will be living in my healing space starting this week. Inside eye, I'll be living in my healing space starting this week. Outside eye. And I just want you to really lean in and feel whatever is coming up for you. Just lean in and feel the sensations in your body. Allow yourself to really feel it. Under eye. I will be living in my healing space starting this week. Under nose. I feel it in my shoulders. Crease and chin. I feel it in my shoulders. Collarbone. And I'm feeling all this uncertainty. And really allow yourself to lean in and feel whatever sensation is going on in your body. Just lean in and feel it. We always want to avoid it. We want it to hurry up and move away and move out, and we want to ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. And what I'm asking you to do is to acknowledge it and feel it. It's your body's guidance system giving you information, and you want to lean in and feel it, even if it doesn't feel good. Just allow yourself to do it and keep tapping while you're doing it. We're still tapping. You want to consistently tap. Just allow yourself to totally feel whatever is going on for you. And move to the inside of the eye. All the offers fell through. Move to the outside of the eye. And I'll be living in my healing space starting this week. Under eye. Just allow yourself to really lean in and feel that emotion. And feel the sensation in your body, wherever that is for you. And just notice if it's moved around a little bit. Just follow it and lean in while you're tapping. Move to under nose. crease in chin. Now while you're on this tapping point, I want you to keep tapping, but I also want you to take a deep breath in all the way down to the bottom of your belly. And slowly let that out. So your exhale is longer than your inhale. Just slowly let that out. Move to your collarbone. I want you to stop tapping and go ahead and take another deep breath in. And let that out. Now I want you to tune back in. So I want you to look back at your paper, what you wrote down that is stressing you out. I want you to reread it, and we're going to re-rate it right now. So whatever you wrote down, hey Darla, hey Carrie. So whatever you wrote down that's stressing you out, the top stressor, reread it and see, is that still stressing you out, first of all, yes or no? And if it is still stressing you out, what's the stress level on a scale of 0 to 10? 0, you don't feel it at all. 10, it's super intense. So if it got less stressful, you got some relief, the number went down. And if for some reason it got more stressful, the number went up. So just notice that and go ahead and write that number down. And then I want you to tune back into your body, read that sentence, tune into your body, and notice where you're feeling it in your body now. Is it in the same place? You had it in your shoulders before. Is it still in your shoulders, or did it move somewhere else in your body? So find the location of it and then measure it on a scale of 0 to 10 for intensity. So 0, you don't feel it at all. So if it's in the same place and the intensity lessened, then the number went down. And if the number went up, if it got worse, okay? So go ahead and remeasure that. And then check in with your emotion. So reread that statement, check in with your emotion. What's the emotion coming up? Are you disappointed? Are you ecstatic and excited? Are you sad? Notice what's coming up for you. And go ahead and write that down. And I want you to rate the intensity of the emotion on a scale of 0 to 10. 0, you don't feel it all. 10, it's super intense. So you're somewhere on that scale. Go ahead and write that down. Okay? This is your new information. And now we're going to start tapping again. So whatever came up for you, if you want to share in the comments where you're feeling it in your body, if any new words came up for you, like, well, I was stressed on this, I'm not as stressed now, but I'm still stressed on this. So just notice, like, you might have changed what you're feeling stressed about. So any new words you want to add into the comments, or where you're feeling it in your body, what the intensity is, so we can tap on that. And we're going to start tapping again, right on the top of the head. I'm still feeling stressed. Inside, I am still feeling stress. Outside, I work has me stressed. So you're repeating after me. Work has me stressed. Even though we're focusing on Patty stuff right at the moment, just repeat after me, because you'll still be clearing your own stuff as we help Patty clear. Under nose, because they have scheduled me for more hours than normal. Crease and chin, they've scheduled me more hours than normal. Collarbone, work has me stressed. Underarm, and I'm really frustrated. Top of head, they have me scheduled more hours than normal. And I'm really frustrated. Inside eye. And for those of you that are just joining, just jump right in and tap along. And repeat after me. Outside eye. Work has me stressed. Under eye. because they have me scheduled for more hours than normal. Under nose, I'm frustrated. I feel it in my solar plexus. Collarbone, I feel it in my solar plexus. Underarm. My stressor did reduce. Top of head. It was at a 10 and now it's a 6. So my stressor did reduce. Inside eye. And my headache went from a 7 to a 4. Outside eye, but I still have it. So I want you all to lean into wherever that sensation is in your body and allow yourself to really feel it. Whatever that sensation is, allow yourself to feel it. We're leaning in and feeling it while we're tapping. Make sure you're tapping while you're feeling it. We're acknowledging it. We're giving it a voice, and we're helping it release. So lean in and really feel it. Move to the crease in your chin. And again, allow yourself to really feel wherever you have that in your body. Feel the sensation, whatever that is. Whatever's going on, just allow yourself to really feel it. And keep tapping. And move to collarbone. I'm going to have you take another deep breath in here, all the way down to the bottom of your belly, as far as you can. And then when you're ready to exhale, I want you to slowly let it out. Make it super slow so your exhale is longer than your inhale. Go ahead and take one more deep breath in, all the way down as far as you can. And when you are ready to exhale, let that out very slow. Be really intentional about letting that out slowly. All right, and stop tapping. And we're almost out of time, so I'm going to have you remeasure here. And so you know what your homework is, okay? So I want you to reread. Actually, I'm going to have you reread all 3 statements and remeasure them for intensity. So you have the 3 that you circled on your list. I want you to go back and reread them and measure them, remeasure them on a scale 0 to 10. 0, you don't feel stressed about it at all. 10 is super intense. So if any of them went down, the number reduces because it got less stressful. You released some stress around it. If it got more intense, more stressful for you, the number went up. So go ahead and measure each of those. And you might notice that even though we are tapping on Jamie and Patty and Eileen's stuff, that your stuff reduced too. And even though we didn't tap on all the topics, so you're only focusing on the one that you starred, all of them can have an impact and reduce a little bit. Sometimes a lot bit. And now I want you to go back to the one that you had starred so we can focus on that and get your new measurements there. So reread that sentence, have your new measurement. Notice if anything else is popping up in your mind. Like, well, I was stressed about that. I'm not so stressed about that. But this part of it I'm stressed about. Just notice any new thoughts fluttering in, jot those down. And then notice where you feel it in your body. So is it in your head? Is it in your cheeks, your throat, your heart? Where is it in your body? So write down that place and what is the sensation and what's the intensity of it? On 0 to 10 scale. 0, you don't feel it at all. 10, it's super intense. You're somewhere on that scale. So 0 to 10, go ahead and write that measurement down where you're feeling it in your body for the intensity. And then same thing with emotion. Are you still feeling the emotion that you wrote down before, or is it a new emotion? And measure that on a scale of 0 to 10. 0, you don't feel it all. 10, it's super intense, somewhere on that scale. So whatever you've come up with now is your homework. And I'll be ending, when I end the video, I hit done and Facebook reviews it, and then it'll pop back in here. So you can fast forward through the meditation piece and be guided back through tapping. So you can continue tapping on it to reduce more stress, help yourself relieve more if you're still feeling a little bit of stress. And I think it's always important to get to a 0, because you know, it just takes a few more rounds to get to a 0. Like if you're at a 2, just tap a few more rounds to get to a 0. Because like 2, in my opinion, 2 is mediocre. Like if you can just tap a couple more minutes, a couple more rounds and get to a 0, why would you want to stay at 2? Like there's no reason to keep that in your body, because you know how to get rid of it. You know how to release it. And so I encourage you to stick with it until you get that relief and that release of that stress leaving your body. So you guys, thanks so much for joining me. Our next tapping is on conflict relief. I'm going to post that here, the event. That's going to be on Wednesday, August 1st, and it's at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern for a half hour. And a lot of conflict relief is about other people. So if there's other people in your life that you're in conflict about, you'll want to join that. So be sure to mark going and click on your click going and mark it on your calendar. I'm just seeing a whole bunch of comments that I didn't see. It wasn't showing them. So you guys, thank you. Jamie, thanks for being here. Darla, thank you for being here. You're so welcome. I think it's important for us to work through all of this and clear this out. So and you guys, if you haven't liked Julie Jacky Coach yet, be sure to like that, because that's where I spend a lot of time filling you up with lots of good thoughts in your head and inspiration. So be sure to like Julie Jacky Coach Facebook page. I will put that in here too. And if you know other people that might enjoy it, invite them to it so you can help them fill up with good stuff too. You guys, thanks for being here, and I will see you soon.